Good morning, children. Children, we are on Robinson Crusoe. I hope by now you all must have written the word meanings and the question answers. Now we are going to start with working with words and learning about language. So you can see on your screen, complete the following in your own words. The sentences should not be about Robinson Crusoe on the island, but about something quite different. So you are here to give your free response. They don't want sentences from the text. So you can give your own sentences over here. So there are a couple of sentences given. Every day I brought. One day I set out to explore. I collected a quantity. I picked up the. Then I grew a number of crops because suddenly I saw the ship. So as I told you, you have to give your own, complete these sentences. For example, if I take the first sentence, every day I brought. So you can write, every day I brought a flower for my teacher. Every day I brought milk packet in the morning. Anything you can write, children. One day I set out to explore. One day I set out to explore the streets of the old city. One day I set out to explore my new school. Like this. Then I collected a quantity. I collected a quantity of old clothes in order to donate to the poor people. I collected a quantity of rice to give to my security guard, like this. Then I picked up the I picked up the strong walking stick that my father had once used. I picked up the flowers that were lying on the ground floor, like this. I grew a number of crops because. So you can write over here, I grew a number of crops because the ground was so fertile that there was a good supply of water. And last, suddenly I saw the ship. Suddenly I saw the ship turn on its side and sink. So in this way, you are free to give your own answers. You have to do this exercise in your class copies, class notebooks. Now, we go on the next exercise, children. Look in your dictionary to find out the meanings of the following pairs. I have circled those words which you have to find, like hurricane, tornado. Then the words which I have not circled, they are already there in your word meanings. You all must have already written. So I have only circled those words which are not there in the word meanings. So you have to please sit with your dictionaries. You will find all these words in the dictionary. So you will find out the meanings of all these words and write in your notebooks. So you have to find out the meaning for fort, then pole, pistol, rifle, island, islet and salt. So this exercise also, children, you are going to do in your class notebooks. Now, we come to the third question. In the first paragraph of the story, you will find many words for movement of one kind or another. Some tell us of simple actions, others tell us that there is movement along with sound. So make a list of all these action words. Note how they are used. So you have to take out the first paragraph of the lesson, and in that all the action words you will write in your practice notebook. All the action words. For example, came, rose, howled, washed, overboard, changed our course, drove out, dashed down, then see approach, close, clamber, now, jumped into, hurled. So these are all the words that have come in the first paragraph. This exercise you can do in the practice notebook. Now we come to adverbs, comparative and superlative. What are adverbs, children? What are adverbs? Adverbs are words which tells you about the action. Action words are verbs, and adverbs are how that action takes place or how that action is going on. That is called adverb. So you have to complete this table. See if you can complete the following. The first example is given and it's very clear. So it's very simple for you all to do the next three words. See what they have done for quickly. More quickly, most quickly. This is comparative and superlative degree. When I say more quickly, means I am comparing two things. I am comparing two people. That Ram did his work quickly, but Sita did more quickly than Ram. So I am comparing between Ram and Sita. And when I say most quickly, means there is no comparison at all. Okay, that is there is no comparison at all. So fortunately, how will you do for fortunately? More fortunately, most fortunately. Then hastily, more hastily, most hastily. Then pleasantly, more pleasantly, and most pleasantly. Now see the next exercise, children. Now try these. Okay. Hard. What will be the comparative? Harder. Superlative, hardest. High, higher, highest. Early, earlier, earliest. Late, later, latest. So you will write this table in your notebooks, children. In neat handwriting, you will do this in your notebook. Now there are adverbs which are irregular. Some adverbs are called irregular adverbs. So you can see on your screen, they do not follow the rules above, like we did for fortunately, more fortunately, most fortunately. Then we tried for hard, harder, hardest, high, higher, highest. So here these are irregular adverbs. For example, if I take the first word, well, I will not say well, weller, wellest. No, it will become well, better, best. For example, take a word good. Good, we don't say good, gooder, goodest. We'll say good, better, best. So in this way, these are called irregular adverbs. They do not follow the rules above. Copy these adverbs in your notebook. So you have to do this exercise also in your notebook. I'll read out for you all. You only have to copy it, children. Well, better, best. Badly, worse, worst. Late, later, latest or last. Then little, less, least. Much, more, most, and far, farther, farthest. So this is about adverbs. Adverbs are usually placed after the verb in a sentence or after the direct object, but not always. See the example, children. The example says, he walked slowly. In this sentence, walked is the verb, and see the adverb has come after the verb. He is the subject. He walked. Walked how? Slowly. She read Urdu beautifully. Which is the subject over here? She. Verb read. She read Urdu how? Beautifully. So these words slowly and beautifully in these two sentences are adverbs and they are coming after the verbs. But it says that it's not necessary that the adverb should come after the verb. Now the last exercise, children. Complete the sentences using adverbs. So we all are familiar with adverbs. Adverbs are words which tells us about the verb, how that action has taken place. Those words are called adverbs. So you can write over here now. Yes, he drove. He drove fast. She made a cake. She made a cake quickly. He speaks English fluently. Then they dash come to see us at the weekend. They always come to see us at the weekend. Then we dash see them during the week. We never see them during the week. The next sentence, he dash completes his homework on time. He usually completes his homework on time. The actors performed the play skillfully. Last sentence, Ashok operated the machine slowly. Okay, so these are some adverbs that I have given. You can choose your own adverbs, but they should be appropriate, children. So you will do these fill in the blanks, that is the last exercise. Complete the sentences using adverbs. You can do it in the textbook itself. There are blanks given, so no need to do it in the notebook. You can do this exercise in the textbook. So that's all. So we are through with Robinson Crusoe now. We have finished writing the word meanings, we have discussed the question answers, we have discussed working with words, and we have also discussed learning about language. In learning about language, you all learnt about adverbs, you all learnt about the irregular adverbs also. So that's all for today. Thank you.